YouTube. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, YouTube. Thank you for joining me today. Appreciate you being here with me. Man, it sure is rough working for the man, day in and day out. I know it is, YouTube. You ain't got to tell me. But you got to do what you got to do. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on life in general. However, you got to remember that at least try to work for yourself one time in your life. At least once. Is there something you're good at? Is there something you know how to do? Pursue getting your own license. Pursue working for yourself. Pursue getting that truck. Pursue whatever it is you need to pursue to make it happen. Don't look back in life and think about, I wonder what would have happened had I tried to work for myself. That can open up a door that you never thought would ever be open for you. You gotta try. Give it one shot. If not for me, for yourself. Might make the difference in your life. Might make life a little easier for you. But let me warn you, you're gonna work twice as hard when it comes for working for yourself, being self-employed. But there's always rewards for that too. So don't be discouraged and pursue it. I challenge you to. Another thing. See this water right here? The whole world needs it. We're all made from it. The mass majority of our bodies are made out of water. We're purely water and carbon. And muscle tissues and bone, etc., etc. But mostly water. And looking at life from that perspective, how is the water in your life flowing? Is the water in your life flowing like the open seas? I used to be a former sailor, United States Navy. I've been out there in the open seas. I've seen water that's calm and still. But underneath the surface, it's flowing. It's moving. It has places to go. But you can't tell by looking at the surface of it. It can look calm and inviting. But it's still taking action. It's doing things that are unseen. Is your life like a river? A rapid flowing river? With waves that are out of control? Unpredictable? Is your life flowing like a stream? Slowly but steadily? However, there's rocks and dirt and tree droppings and bird droppings and animals walking through your stream, making things not so pure, not so clean, but you're still flowing. Is your life like that? I'm gonna tell you how you want to be, how you want your life to flow. You want to be that vast ocean out yonder. That's how you want your life to be. Cool, calm, and collective. However, you're getting things done underneath the surface. There's directional travel underneath the surface. There's a destination for you and the content of your flowing water underneath the surface. To those looking out yonder, they may not see activity that's going on in your world, that's going on in your life. That's all right. They don't need to see it. As long as you know where your current is flowing to. As long as you know your current is not stagnant. As long as you know your flow of water is not like a creek somewhere sitting in the middle of vast openness with no motion whatsoever. A dirty pond. You don't want your life to be like a dirty pond, just sitting and existing. You don't want that. All you're doing is attracting things that's going to contaminate you, things that's going to fall from all the elements that are around you, and they're going to get entrapped in your little pond that's growing with algae. You don't want to be like that. You want to be flowing. You want to have a destination in your world, in this life. You don't want to be like a faucet that's turned on in a public restaurant, just continuously flowing, out of control, being wasted. No one even knows that you're even on because you're in an enclosed environment. Somebody turned your faucet on and walked out the door. And you're just freeing, flowing freely. But you're not going nowhere but down the tube, down the drain. You have no destination. You don't want to be like that faucet in a public restaurant. Somebody came in, flipped your knob, turns you on, and walked out. And now nobody knows what's going on in your life. That's when you may feel secluded. That's when you may feel alone. That's when you may feel depressed. Because you're in a dark bathroom and no one's paying attention to you. No one knows that your resources are being used for nothing. They're being wasted unnecessarily. So remember, we're all made out of water. Each and every one of us. But what type of water represents you? You want to be an ocean that's in the middle of a tornado? In the middle of a hurricane? No, you don't want to be those waters. Those waters are completely out of control. Those waters are full of turbulence. Those waters have waves that are devastating. No one wants to be in those waters, which means no one wants to be around you. If your life is represented by an ocean that's infected by a tornado or a hurricane or a rain spout, anything that's destructive like that, you're living in chaos. No one wants to be around someone that's living in chaos. Like I said, you want to be that ocean that's vast and open, with no borders, but calm and steady. Steady and able to support anyone and everyone, including yourself. Because underneath that surface, there's a lot of people that depend on your waters. If you're that cool, calm ocean. There's all sorts of species that depend on you. There's all sorts of other people that depend on you. There's a whole ecosystem that depends on your calmness. That's how you want to be. See, we all start off as that little raindrop from the heavens above. That one little drop of water. But where we end up is entirely up to you. You may start going down that mountainside. You may end up in a rut. You may end up in a stream. You may end up in a dead-end pond somewhere. Or you may actually make it all the way down to the ocean, where you finally become level-headed, finally reached your destination, finally achieved the things you've been striving to achieve. And you've done so calmly. You want to find the easiest route to that ocean of your life. You don't want to take the detours down the mountain and find yourself dried up somewhere. And find yourself being used as an animal depository where they want to use the restrooms and where they drink from and where they go to rest and die eventually. You don't want to end up that body of water. You want to be that body of water that has substance, that is great in quantity, that everyone wants to enjoy and be a part of. Excuse me. So the choice is yours. You determine the route you take from the mountaintops to your destination. It's all determined by you. And yes, of course, circumstances. But you create or destroy the circumstances that come in your life. All by your actions. All by your attitude. All by your outlook on life. You. Don't be so quick to point the finger and blame someone else for you and the results that you end up with. So remember, we're all made out of water. We're all a representation of different bodies of water. What type of body of water does your life represent? Think about it. You don't want to be the Grand Rapids out there going in and around rocks, off of cliffs, with waterfalls. That may seem fun for a little while, but everything fun ain't always safe. Nothing fun lasts forever. So look for an easier route to end up where you need to be and where you should be, in a state of calmness, in a state of relaxation, in a state of completion, like the ocean. Vast, yet you're part of a network of other oceans. You're part of a network of other rivers, of other seas. You connect people to other people. You connect people to places. You provide something to the other elements of the planet underneath your surface. Be productive while you're here in this life. Have provisions for someone that may need provisions. Become someone that can help someone else with your resources. Don't be the stream. Don't be the river. Don't be the pond of water that needs assistance, that needs direction in their life. They're just flowing, nonchalant, around valleys, down mountains, uncontrollable, with no destination in hand. Look for the smoothest path to your ocean in this life. Take it from a former sailor. A calm sea is very beautiful and very enticing. That's why they say it's easier to swim in the open ocean than it is to swim in any other body of water, because of what it supplies. The salt in that ocean helps keep the human body afloat. Again, being a support system for someone else, for something else. Make your goal to become an ocean in this life. Be bigger than what you think you can be. Don't just seek out the ponds. Seek out that ocean. Don't just seek out the rivers. Seek out the oceans. You can make it there. You can become that. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Appreciate your time with me today. Have a blessed and wonderful upcoming week. Peace out.